my patients, my name is Dr. Sandman. I hope all of you are doing great. A lot of stuff has happened in the past month or 2 months. I don't know, they all blur together. A lot of stuff has happened and it's been an adventure. So I decided that I wanted to share it with you. I'm sorry I look like crap, I have no makeup on, my hair is a mess, and yeah, we're gonna get right into it. First of all, a couple of my friends, Allison and Becca, graduated and I'm so proud of them. And so I went to their graduation ceremony and also their parties. I unfortunately didn't get much footage, or any footage at all, at Allison's graduation party, mostly because half the things we were doing involved me using my body. That sounds bad. But we were playing Can Jam for the majority, well, for a long while, and I was too focused on, like, celebrating with my friends and having fun in order to focus on filming. I completely forgot to do that. But I did get footage from my friend Rebecca's party, and that was really fun, and I'll show you that here. I like to live dangerously. Okay. Oh, I gotta write my name like they said last time. Yeah, I'll go get it. You know what? If I really like to live dangerously, I could do my color guard stuff with it. The world is gonna roll me. I ate the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
And then I'll go, and then she'll go.
Wait, what are we doing?
What you
got? What kind of noise
Oh, the popcorn is a 3D, it's a popping in your face, and a 3D is a pop, pop, pop.
My name's Richie, I think I can do impressions.
Looks like she just shit her pants.
Okay, your turn, Becca.
Can I see this video after?
Yes! Do something. It's demented. Oh my god.
I had to go to a birthday party that
No. Oh
Didn't
my
you, like, message me on
god.
Snapchat or something?
Wait,
not all
is it
gone.
all
Like,
gone?
mad at you or something because you didn't go?
1 minute.
I remember.
1 second.
I actually remember that.
Yeah. Next thing that happened is actually something that happened last weekend. I went to a concert and I didn't know I was going to a concert until that very day. And it was a concert to Incubus, and the warm-up bands were Atlas Genius and Jimmy Eat World, and my middle school self was living. It was wild because I didn't know I was going until the day of, and I had to go after work, so I was pretty exhausted, but it was like right... We only went because the concert was like right across the street from where we worked, and it was, I don't know, it was really cool and really convenient. The concert was really good. Atlas Genius, I hadn't heard of that band until that day, and they were really good. Dare I say it, they were actually, in my opinion, better than Jimmy Eat World and Incubus. Like, they were so good. I had never heard of them before, and I heard their music and I was just so into it. And then Jimmy Eat World came on, and oh my god, I was living. They played, their last song was The Middle, which is like the one song from Jimmy Eat World that everyone knows, and I was like, oh my god, oh, everything's gonna be okay. That's the feeling I get from that song. Then Incubus came on, and they were amazing, of course. Like, they were really good, and the effects for the show were really good. It was a semi-outdoor concert. It was a really good time. And here's some of the footage from that. this was a fun packed weekend. It was Sunday. Like, this was my first time ever traveling by myself, and it was really intimidating and stressful. but I did it. I'm fine. But I went on the bus on a 3-hour bus ride to see my best friend Clara, who I haven't seen in 3 years, because she moved away a long time ago to a different state, and just recently she moved back to this state. She's not close, she doesn't live right next to me, but she's in the state now, and she lives like close enough where I could have taken a bus ride, and I did. And it was, oh my god, it was the best. Like, I haven't been that happy since she left. Like, she's my best friend, and I would legit die for her. Like, she's my favorite person in the whole world. And we didn't get to spend a whole lot of time together. I got there very late in the evening, or semi-late in the evening, I think 6:30, around that. Like, after like a good half hour of us freaking out that we couldn't believe that we were finally seeing each other again, it was like she had never left after that. Like, we were just hanging out as if she had never been gone, and like, we were just like happier than ever, and it was literally one of the best days of my life. I'm not even exaggerating. And I would have paid twice as much to go for half of the time that we would have spent, because we made every second count, and I miss her already, but it doesn't hurt as much as when she left to move out of a different state, because I know I'll be back soon because she's so close to me now. And a lot of things happened. We walked around Ithaca, which is this town, this beautiful magical town. If you've never been, you gotta go. It's amazing. And it was wonderful. And oh yeah, when I got off the bus, a guy, a complete stranger, he came up to me and he started asking me about like the bus. He's like, "Is this the last stop?" Or like "Hey, where did you come from?" Just trying to be friendly. And then he goes like, "What are you here for?" And I told him I was visiting, and he goes like, "Do you need money?" And like, because apparently people go to Ithaca all the time to just exist, for lack of a better term. They just go there to just be, and so they're without money. So apparently that wouldn't have been the first time for him, or that wouldn't have been an odd concept for him if I had no money. So, and me being the local idiot that I am, I refused the money. Frankly, I love her so much, but like, we were walking on the street and there was a guy ahead of us, and she wanted to tell him that she liked his hair, and because it was really long and it was really nice hair, and she was shy, so she goes like, "No, I'll just stay here with you." And I said, "No, let's go catch up to him and tell him you like his hair." And then I went to run to like go catch up to the guy to tell him that we like his hair, and then she didn't realize I was breaking out into a run, and she put her arms around me, and in doing this, her arm hit me right in the jugular and choked me, and I fell to the ground. And instead of helping me up, she stood there taking pictures, and you know what? I'm fine. It's cool. And also when we got to her place, she was taking a sip of water, right? And I don't know what happened. She told me, but I don't think I understood. But basically she couldn't swallow the water, and she was choking on it or something, I don't know, but she went to go spit it out, and she went to spit it out on the floor, but my shoes were right there, so she spit it right on my shoe. Oh my god, they have cats, and they have doggos, and they have rats, and oh my god, I miss my friend so much. I can't wait to see her again. And oh my god, we went to this place called Gimme, right? It's a cafe, and they had this mocha coffee that tasted freaking gourmet and shit, and it was like, I don't know how I'm gonna live without it now. So here's some footage from that experience. Listen. This is beautiful. Oh my god, it's marvelous. Alright, lady, let's get. Hey, you start walking without me? Traitor. Are you filming? A little bit. Hey, are you recording me? Oh my god. then literally the next day, I came home right after we woke up, and then as soon as I got back home, I had to go to college for this not initiation, but this thing to like get you familiar with the dorms, because I'm going to be staying on campus, and a lot of things happened. So we did this activity where we every person in the program sat in a circle, all the students, and it's called Trainwreck, and no one understood why. And one person would stand in the middle, and they would say, "I call Trainwreck on," and then they'd say something about themselves, and anyone who related would have to stand up and find another seat, and the last person who couldn't find a seat would have to do it. And for example, I called Trainwreck on someone who wears glasses, and it was like an activity to get to know each other, so anyone who wears glasses would have to get up and find another seat. And some people would cheat, say like, I call Trainwreck on someone who's wearing a black shirt. I was so adamant to not be in the center because I have a fear of public speaking. I would be going to a seat, like running to a seat, and I would be running to a seat, and someone else would be coming at the same speed, and they were the same distance, so we'd have to fight for it. So I body slammed approximately 3 people to get into that seat, because like, no, I'm not like getting up in the middle, and I apologize profusely every time because I think I genuinely hurt the people who I was fighting for the seat, and my whole body ached the next day and I had bruises. And then after that happened the first time, someone next to me just mutters under their breath. They're like, I guess that's why they call it Trainwreck. One guy, I swear, he couldn't think of anything, so I looked down at himself, and then he looked around, and he looked me dead in the eyes because he's a jerk. And he said, I call Trainwreck on anyone with tattoos, because my arm was out. And yeah, I'm gonna kill him when I see him. Then later on that day, we went to the game room in the dorms, and we played games, and we were just free to do whatever we wanted. So I played air hockey. I played a lot of rounds of air hockey, but I got aggressive, and I got like this nasty, nasty bruise. And I was working with my arm so much and so hard that the next day, and days later, I could barely lift my arm. Like, I couldn't feed myself with my right arm because it was like lead. It was like when Lockhart like took the bones out of Harry Potter's arm. It was just, it was frustrating. I could barely put my makeup on, and I was struggling, and so that was great. And and also I met a fellow drag queen. One of the drag queens I actually met at the drag show. I have a video of that somewhere on my channel, and I was starstruck, and it was amazing. Most recently, yesterday in fact, I went and just went out and about with my friend Haley. You guys have seen Haley in some of my videos if you are subscribed to me, and we did a lot of things. We went to thrift stores, and we just had a lot of fun. We went to Applebee's. It was fun. It was great. It was cool. And we got these matching socks. I'll show you a picture of them. Yeah, I got the one that said Ringmaster of the Shit Show, because that's what I am. Anyway, so that was my month. Be sure to give this a big thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment. Tell me about your month. I want to hear what happened in your month. Did you have fun? Subscribe for more videos. I'll leave all my social media in the link in the description below. And I will see you soon.